What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MULN stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news that might drive the price of this company. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis, and I will show you what should we expect next. And before we get into all of that, if you guys would like to earn 2 free stocks with Moomoo valued up to $7,000, please check out that link in the description below. All you have to do is sign up for an account and deposit as little as $1. This is guaranteed free money. Full details you can see on the screen right now. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here somewhere at this point and I've told you that this asset is losing its momentum, and I did multiple videos about this company, and I have to say that I think this company is pretty much scam. We don't have any evidence that this is the real company, and on my latest video I made a research about their activity and I didn't find any evidence that this company is real. And I have to say that a lot of people in my comment section posted that they don't want to watch my video, they don't want to hear me, because I am a bear on this stock and most likely I have a short position on MULN. And guys, don't get me wrong, I don't have any position with this stock, and I just want to pay your attention on this company as the perfect example of the company that is pretty much a fraudulent company. So, and let's continue with the price action. As you can see from my previous video, we have this movement to the downside that broke the previous support range, and it is the support from the, let me show to you, from the internal third wave on this movement to the upside. And I have to say that this range works as a very good resistance when we started to retest it from the bottom, and when we had this bounce to the downside, definitely it is the sign that this range holds and we might see lower price action. But I will continue with my technical analysis in just several minutes, and let me show you why we have this decrease in price and why we have this spike in price for more than 20%. Let me show you that the most recent news that they published on May the 10th is right here. MULN issues update on its solid-state polymer battery testing. And on the one hand, this might be a very good news, but let me show you this news in details. First of all, we don't have any data at all. The only data is right here, and it is the unclickable image. We have to make it bigger like this, and this data is nothing else but just a basis data that you can do by yourself with the multimeter that costs $10 from Amazon, and definitely it is not the results of their battery. On top of that, let me show you this information. Battery Innovation Center has completed the cell preconditioning in preparation for cell performance cycling. This is a C20 preconditioning format to establish cell capacity baseline. BIC will enter into high rate cycling as part of the performance-based cycling, with those results forthcoming. And I have to say that for now it is May 13th, and let me show you David Michery tweet. And on April 22nd he made a repost from Mullen Automotive, and basically this tweet also made by him. And he stated, "Stay tuned for results to be announced in early May 2022." And from April 21st, let me show you that they announced this testing on April 21st. From April 21st, we have more than 3 weeks. And in a matter of these 3 weeks, we don't have any results at all related to this battery. And definitely, I have to say that probably we won't see these results that might be the catalyst for the price of MULN. And I've told you on one of my previous videos that the battery testing should be with the real car, because we have a lot of conditions that might be different from vehicle to vehicle. And definitely, without real vehicle, we cannot rely on the range of 600 miles, and we cannot rely on some capacity levels and on some performance levels of the existing batteries. That's why, in my opinion, it is useless information, and that's why you have to be very cautious with this asset. On top of that, let me show you this article. It was published on Investor Place, and it's titled "Don't take the bait on latest Mullen Automotive news. Ignore the news. MULN stock trades near $1 for a reason." And let me quote you this: "You can't fault Missouri for wanting to let investors know that its battery testing is progressing nicely. This latest news follows its late April press release that it is retrofitting its Monrovia, California facility to produce electric vehicle battery packs for the 1 EV cargo van, 5 EV crossover and Dragonfly EV sports car." And everything about Mullen's presentation points to an EV startup destined for greatness. Investor Place contributor G.S. Early boldly argued that Mullen is the only rationally valued EV maker at the end of April. At the time, Mullen stock was down 74% year to date, suggesting the upside was greater than the downside. It's down 21% since. And on top of that, Mullen is facing class action lawsuits that alleged it made several misleading or outright false statements about the future of its business. Despite the news, Mullen remains nothing but smoke and mirrors. And I have to say that we don't have any information, any response on Hindenburg Research short seller report. And this report is a massive report that was published at the very beginning of April, I guess on April the 6th. And we don't have any official statements about this report from C executives. And it is very suspicious, and I have to say that for me, it is crystal clear that this company is 100% scam. And if you want to invest in this asset, you will lose your money. You will lose the entire amount of your money. But we have decent chances to benefit from the short-term perspective with the price action, with the short-term price action. And let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, on a bigger picture, we have this massive movement to the upside that was made with the excitement on Mullen results of their solid-state battery. But since then, we don't have any real news directly related to Mullen, directly related to their 5 EV crossover or something related to their solid-state battery. It is just statements that don't have any fundamentals behind it. On top of that, we still don't have any announcements about the Fortune 500 company that is quote-unquote partners with Mullen Automotive in late March. And that's why without these news we cannot rely on the price action of this asset in any cases. But if we'll have this news in upcoming sessions, definitely we can see a spike in its price. And I have to say that this asset is quite volatile. We still don't have any major retracements from this top of $2.85, and for now it's hovering right below the $1 mark at the ranges of about 90 cents. And definitely if we will have the bounce to retrace the entire movement from this top to this bottom, we have to pull the Fibonacci retracement tool from this range to this one. And the level of 0.236 is the first level which we might hit as a dead cat bounce. But first of all, we have to see some kind of movement to the upside that will form higher highs and higher lows. Only in this case you will be able to enter your position with a tight stop loss slightly below previous bottom. And only in this case you will be able to hit potential movement to the upside. For now, we have this chance because we have higher lows on a smaller scale. And because of this movement to the upside, the downside potential for the stop loss is quite high at about 19% of potential losses, and the upside potential for the first price target is about 40%. Definitely decent risk to reward ratio in general, but we have to be very cautious because most likely we might hit lower price targets. So I think from the technical standpoint that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go